Hello everyone, welcome back. In this lecture I am going to discuss about another classification of system. That classification is a static system and dynamic system. So how we can define a static system? That system is called a static system which depends only on present input. That does not depends on past input and future input. That system is called a static system. And dynamic system that also depends on present input and past input is called dynamic system. These are the output of a system and we have to say whether it belongs to a static system or dynamic system. So let us see first example yt equal to txt. Here xt is input and yt is output, and we have to predict whether it is from a static system or dynamic system. We can see that at t equal to 0, yt equal to 0x0, that is 0, and at t equal to 1, y1 equal to x1, and at t equal to 2, y2 equal to 2x2. So we can see that output yt only depends on present value of input. So it is a static system. Now we are going to discuss this example. It is also a static system because here output yt depends on xt. So it is a static system. It does not depend on future and past value of input. Now for this example, here output yt equal to xt plus 2. Now let t equal to 0, then that output yt it becomes xt, but at t equal to 1, that output yt becomes x3, that is with respect to 1 it is greater than 1, 3 is greater than 1. So with respect to 1, this input is future input. So that system depends on future input, so it does not a static system. It is a dynamic system. Again, in this system a differential are present, dxt by dt, and we know that differentiation of a constant is 0 and differentiation includes previous value of input. So this is a dynamic system. Again, this system yn equal to xn minus 2 depends on past value of input, because at n equal to 0, y0 becomes x minus 2. So it is past value, so that system depends on past value of input. So it is also a dynamic system. So 3, 4 and 5 belongs to dynamic system and 1, 2 belongs to a static system. 1, 2 belongs to a static system. Now there is a great confusion between a static system and causal system. We know that a static system depends only on present value, but causal system depends on present and past value. Causal system also depends on past value, but a static system only depends on present input value. So Because a static system only depends on present input value, so it is also called memoryless system. It has no memory, but dynamic system are called a system have memory because it depends on present or future input. Now we are going to discuss another classification of system, linear system and non-linear system. How we can define linear system? Linear system is that type of system which follows superposition theorem. So what is superposition theorem? Superposition theorem has the statement like that weighted sum of input gives output is weighted sum of individual signal. So that system is linear system that follow superposition theorem. Otherwise, system becomes non-linear. Let us see with some example of linear system and non-linear system. Let xt is input and has corresponding output yt. That yt is function of xt and y1t is function of x1t, y22 is function of x2t. These x1t and x2t are another input. Then for linearity, that function f will be, this one is weighted sum of input and this one is weighted sum of individual output. So this superposition theorem must be followed that tells that weighted sum of input equal to weighted sum of individual output. Let us explain it with an example. Let this one is a dynamic system 2d by dt of yt plus 3t yt equal to txt, and we have to check whether it is linear or non-linear. Now let x1t is the input of that corresponding dynamic system and its corresponding output is y1t. Here we just put x1t in place of xt and y1t in place of yt, and another input x2t has corresponding output y2t. Then we multiply equation second by a constant a and equation third by a constant b, and if we add both equations then it becomes this one. Then it becomes this one. Here we can see that 2 is the constant and d by dt a becomes here, and if we rearrange this equation then we will get another equation, this one. Here we can see that in this equation this one is the weighted sum of output, this one is weighted sum of output and this one is weighted sum of input. So here weighted sum of input gives corresponding weighted sum of output, therefore that system is linear system. Now we are going to discuss another problem. Let yt equal to xt plus 3 and we have to check whether it belongs to linear system or non-linear system. We can write like that yt is function of xt. Here xt is input and yt is output. Let another input is x1t and its corresponding output is y1t. x2 is another input and corresponding output is y2t. This output is also a function of x1t and x2t. So for linearity property, superposition should be followed. That superposition theorem gives that mathematical equation. This mathematical equation should be followed. So here we have to find this one, f ax1t plus b x2t. So we can write this one is fxt, we can write this one in place of xt, then that becomes ax1t plus bx2t plus 3. Let this one is equation first, and this should be equal to RHS. Let a fx1t plus b of fx2t, we have to find this one. So we have to multiply a by fx1t, and fx1t will be a multiplied by x1t plus 3 plus b multiplied by x2t plus 3, and this becomes ax1t plus bx2t plus 3a plus 3b. We can see that this one is RHS and this one is LHS. We can see that these both equations are not equal to. These both equations are not equal, so this not belongs to a linear system. It is a non-linear system.